We brought together 6 Bloxburg builders.
I'm a Bloxburg builder.
I'm a Bloxburg builder.
I'm a Bloxburg builder.
I am a Bloxburg builder.
I am a Bloxburg builder.
I'm a Bloxburg builder.
One is a mole. If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize. If the liar survives, they'll win the entire prize. How long have you been a builder on Bloxburg, and what's your favorite genre of things to build?
I've been building on Bloxburg ever since I joined, and that was back in the summer of 2018, so that's like 5 years now. My favorite genre of things to build, probably, I think it's going to be cities and like towns. I've built a few of those before, or at least I've started some of them.
I've been building on Bloxburg for like 4 years now. I really didn't like kick off until 2021. That's when I really understood like how to use materials and like place things properly. But my favorite genre in building is houses. I love building homes. Like, I'm a realistic builder. Everything I build, I try to build as realistic as possible.
I've been playing Bloxburg and building for 5 or 6 years, and I really didn't start building a lot until 2020 because we had nothing to do during 2020, and I love making commercial buildings like restaurants, shops, and stuff like that.
I've been playing since February of 2019, and I've had like a really steady growth since then up until now, and my favorite genre to build is realistic houses and airports.
I've been building for about, I think, 3 or 4 years. Kind of hard to tell. It's Bloxburg. Time goes by fast. I mostly like commercial builds.
I've been building for about 7 years now. My favorite genre of building are houses and commercial buildings.
Okay,
I have no idea who it is.
Okay, so I'm suspicious of Michaela because I don't know, her outfit just like seems like a Bloxburg mom roleplay outfit, but I don't know. And her response was just like vague, in my opinion, but I don't know.
I got this.
I'm
Okay,
suspicious of
listen. I think it might be Lenton. I didn't hear anyone's responses. I was on mute most of the time. I don't know what any of you said, but based off Leighton's, how do you say your name? Layden? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Layden's outfit, I don't know. It's kind of giving like, I'm just here to roleplay. I'm just here to play. I don't really care. You know what I mean? So that's my guess.
Yeah,
Without hearing anyone's responses.
If I'm going to be
I
honest,
agree.
I don't remember anyone's responses. I was here, but like I was just kind of tuning it out. So,
I agree.
but I think it was Leighton though. I think she didn't have a specific answer for how long she's been building. She said like I think it was like she wasn't sure on the amount of time basically, and that's what made me suspicious.
Yeah, I think it's Leighton.
Yeah, me too.
I remember,
It makes sense.
from what I remember, Annie kind of gave like the shortest response on what she liked to build. Like she only said a few words, and I don't know, that was kind of suspicious to me.
Yeah, that's what I remember too.
Hey, short and simple, okay?
There was a tie between Annie and Leighton, so I'll give both of them time to explain why they're not the mole, and the remaining 4 of you will vote for who you think the mole is.
Okay, so I'm not the mole because I've been playing Bloxburg for a while, and I've been building that whole time. My avatar is really just something random that I put up. I don't really like role-playing just because it just gets boring, and I don't know, it's just not really fun to roleplay. I feel like building's a lot more fun because you have freedom, and I just like creating things, and I don't really know.
I'm not the mole because for these 7 years I've been playing Bloxburg, my sole purpose of logging onto this game has been only for building. That's the only reason why I'm still in this community is because I like to build things. And I like to see people come to my builds. That's why I like to build commercial projects and also neighborhoods. I've been playing since December 2016, and it's always just been building.
Okay, so I thought my evidence was good, but I guess not because people voted me out immediately. But, I guess my evidence wasn't good enough.
If everyone feels confident you've caught the mole, we can end the game now. Raise your hand if you have any doubt and would like to continue the game. What's your favorite color palette to work with, and what's your favorite style of house to make?
Well, my favorite colors lately that I've been using a lot is, okay, well, first of all, I do not use the default colors that are already like selected in the game. I use the color wheel. I absolutely love it. It's been very useful for me. I like to use a lot of cool colors and like dark colors. Like I like to use a lot of like dark browns, and I guess lately I've been liking the cool greenish blue tones in my builds. And my favorite style of houses to make, I would have to say just realistic houses. Like a lot of the times, like when I'm outside, I'll see a house and I'm like, oh, I could build that on Bloxburg. And so I like to build a house that you would see in real life.
Cyder Studios just released the 2024 Bloxburg survey, and we have almost 1,000 responses from Bloxburgers like you. I would really appreciate if you haven't already to take the survey in the description down below.
Well, for me, I really love to use like the beige color palette. And from there on, I use the color wheel to get the correct tone. Even with like the certain type of lighting hitting from different angles, I like to have like it look like it's more shady than it really is. But my favorite style of houses is Spanish. I really love building like Spanish homes or Mediterranean style homes. And that goes together with the color palette that I use as well.
Well, it depends on the build, because if I'm building like an airport, I'll use more grays and whites. But if it's like a house, I like to use like a mixture of like browns and grays and whites. Mostly white for the outside and like brown for the inside.
So it is officially the second round, and Mesh is really, really suspicious. His answers are kind of one off a little bit. Could just be accusing for nothing, but it feels really suspicious. I guess for me, well, lately it's been a mix of like pink, white, and gold and beige because of my last build specifically. But if I were to just like build like a house, for example, that I could never finish, it would be of a style of like minimalistic realism, I guess you can say, with a mix of like modern. But I would most likely use like white, gray, hurricane gray, cloudy, just a mix of different grays and whites.
It really depends on the project itself, but I would say that in the past, I've tended to use white, gray, brown, and black as like my most frequently used color palette for builds in general, regardless of commercial or houses. But recently, I've been getting much more into using much more colorful colors, vibrant colors. So my favorite style of building would probably be modern, just because there's more, I guess, opportunities to like experiment with that.
So Mochi, I heard that you used the color pink in your last build. What style exactly were you building?
How do I explain it? It's kind of like a pop-up thing. It's like a pink Christmas thing. So I've been using a lot of pink and white lately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pink Christmas, you said?
Yeah, like a pink Christmas. It's like very cute. It kind of looks like a pop-up, like something you see like in a mall where you can take a picture in front of, like the store.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
one of those. Kind of like that.
Is that like what you typically use in builds, like that color scheme, or?
No, that's just what I use for this one.
Okay. What
Yeah.
about the gold and was the gold and beige part of the pink, or?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. I think that's a weird
Yeah.
color scheme, but okay.
It makes sense when you look at it. It's kind of hard to explain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Michaela, so I really don't remember what you said. Like, what was your favorite building style? What was it?
I said realistic builds, like builds, houses that you would see like if you left the house, and something that looks like a house in real life.
Okay.
That's just for houses. But in the city that I'm building, I'm really trying to make it look as realistic as possible.
So is no one going to question Mesh, or I feel like I'm the only one like partially questioning him.
Mesh?
Mesh. I don't know why. It's just a gut feeling.
Yeah, he's been real quiet too.
It's just
No.
suspicious. Why are you suspicious? What are you hiding? Are you the mole?
Yeah,
Are you the
Maybe
mole?
maybe
I
he's
think he is.
playing a role here. Like he just
It's a little
seems too
too quiet.
perfectly of a builder. You know what I'm saying? His
I just use
avatar.
most of my builds. Like
Why is it so simple?
I like make builds outside of Roblox and like Roblox Studio and stuff. So I've been doing this for a long time, and I just kind of know what is right and what's wrong in a build and how I can improve it.
Damn, I find that believable too. Actually.
Okay, see, yeah, that's the thing, because he's 13. Those 13-year-olds are a little too smart.
No, for
No, because I know
real.
people like this. So it's like
Yeah,
they're
me
around his
too.
age, but they're using Roblox Studio instead to build.
They're-
So it's
they're
like,
Gen
Like, I
Alpha.
made my profile picture and like character and stuff in Blender, and so that's just
okay,
stuff
we're
I
not
can
looking
do.
at that right
Okay,
now. So.
you know what?
All right.
We're not going that far. We're not going that deep.
Wow.
I don't think the mole's in the game. Can I say the reason why? I have accusations up in here. Can I add on to it? Okay, here, listen. There's a huge possibility that it could not have been Mesh, but if he plays games and things like that in other, besides Bloxburg or whatever, wouldn't he have like a computer or something else instead of just struggling to play on his phone for this thing, for the whole challenge, you know? So he would have a microphone, if anything, especially if he goes on Discord and things like that, to build and play games like that. So he would have some other device. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. It feels really suspicious. So I feel like even if it was not Mesh, there's possibility that
I mean,
we already
maybe
voted out the mole.
Sorry, there's maybe things that like he has to do, and he's not like at home right now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
But like he still wants to
Yeah,
participate
but
in this.
the background
So
is a little too quiet. So if he can make the time to be in the challenge, regardless,
No,
I
but
don't
that's-
really think.
But that might be a pointer though, because it's like it's quiet in the background because he is in a place where it's like he can't talk as much as everyone else. So I don't know. I mean, I didn't really find that suspicious, but I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know why they eliminated me because I've been playing on computer this entire time. I just don't have a microphone to use.
If everyone feels confident you've caught the mole, we can end the game now. Raise your hand if you have any doubt and would like to continue the game. Are you good at building, and would others say you're good at building?
I don't want to sound like I'm bragging or anything, but yes, I would definitely say that I'm good at building. And I would say that others would say the same thing because they literally have. They've told me that I'm good at building. And, you know, I would definitely say over the past like 5 years that I have been building, my building skills have improved. So yeah, I'm definitely good at building.
If you want to be in a video just like this, you can join my Jubilee Discord server in the description down below. There we'll post any future castings and any teasers of episodes we're working on.
I would say I think I am one of the best builders in Bloxburg. Not to be cocky or anything about it, but I have won the Bloxburg Build League competition 4 times in a row, and every time I won, I got first place. So I just really feel like I am one of the best builders out there, and I think other people would feel the same way as well.
All right, I wouldn't consider myself like the best builder, like really realistic, spending like 50 hours a week building or whatever, but I do consider myself a good builder, but not to the point where it's like pro type level, you know, something like you just look at the post and you're just like, oh yeah, they spend like 50 hours this entire week just building on this, or I don't know, but I consider myself a pretty alright builder, like a pretty good builder, but I wouldn't say like I'm bad, but I wouldn't really say that I'm like pro either. I'm just kind of like that in between of like, yeah, I build, I like to build things like that, but I'm not like crazy to the point where I'm gonna add the tiniest little details into something no one's probably gonna notice, if that makes sense.
I would say that I am a pretty good builder, and people have said that as well. It's sort of been my motivation to even people who said I'm not good at building to improve on my building skills and see how they would react after a while and be like, oh, okay, maybe you are good at building, right? So, but in general, yeah, I would say that I'm a great builder to the point where people are always asking me if I could build them their house in Bloxburg.
Honestly, I'm shocked that they decided to vote me out. I decided that I wanted to keep going because I felt like the mole was still here, but I guess it just ended in my elimination.
If everyone feels confident you've caught the mole, we can end the game now. Raise your hand if you have any doubt and would like to continue the game. If the lights turn green, you voted the liar out. If the lights turn red, the mole is still in the box and you lose the game.
Hey!
Yo! I knew it! I freaking knew it! I knew it. I have so many things I want to say. Oh!
Wow.
Will the mole please step forward in 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god.
I knew it!
Oh my lord!
That was easy, honestly. I knew it from the start.
Should have just trusted my gut.
Like, that was one of my suspicions. Like,
Honestly.
I only had 2, But then when Michaela was taking a while to answer, I kind of got suspicious of her.
Yeah, she didn't sound confident in her answer, so I was like,
We did it! We got the money!
Let's go! Yo!
Go! Woo!
We won that.
I dressed
Not
up as a
letting me
girl for
do
this! This is worth it!
So honestly, from the beginning, I really thought it was Annie. I'm not gonna lie. He just seemed very suspicious. Like he wasn't really being very detailed about what his builds were. He just kept saying commercial builds. But I am really glad that nobody suspected me to be the role player because I'm clearly not a role player. I love building, and building is one of the reasons why I play Roblox, and it's because of Bloxburg.
This video took a super long to coordinate, film, and edit and all that, so please subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on post notifications because I do videos like these, and you can check out my Jubilee playlist series, which has all my other Jubilee videos that I've done in the past, and that's going to be on my channel. So hope you all did enjoy. If you did, please be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, everybody.